Hey there everyone, how are you all doing this morning? My name is Rabbit, and thank you for joining me for episode number 52 of Let's Play Eternal Eyes on the PlayStation 1. In our last episode, we dedicated the entirety of it to finalizing evolutionary forms. We were successful, I guess. Let me close out of that little menu there so you can actually see our puppets and how they are looking in case you did decide to skip 51, which is fair since nothing really too spectacular happened in terms of the narrative progressing. But in terms of our team and their progression, everyone is now in their fifth and final evolutionary forms. It took quite a bit of off-camera time to accomplish this, so I hope you guys do appreciate my grit and determination to see this through to the end. Additionally, almost everyone is maxed out on level with the exception of Fern. She is 2 away from hitting 99, but let me see, she might not be that far. Okay, so actually in our next fight, within a turn or two, she should hit level 98. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say before the end of this game, unless it just so happens that our next fight ends up being against Vorlis himself, I feel as though everyone is going to be at level 99 in our party. So we will have capped out on everything, you guys. Talk about a commitment. But anyway, we unlocked a lot of new spells that we've seen from a few of them that Olivier had in tow, that they're pretty spectacular and have some rather cool animation. So we're going to be spending a lot of our upcoming fights looking at these spells. Hopefully we'll be able to see them all before the end of the game because they're pretty powerful. But anyway, enough chatting. Let's actually dive in and let the game tell the rest of that story because I don't even know what to expect. Oh, well, I was going to say in terms of what the animations are going to look like. Oh, okay, never mind. I take back my sudden surprise and sudden halting. Oh, it is someone that's going to talk. I was just getting ready to say, oh, this music made me feel as though Vorlis was waiting, but it's just puppets. But as I was thinking that, it's a puppet that actually fucking talks to me. So anyway, this guy says, Eternal Eyes, a kindled flame, just as the goddess predicted. That's the voice of Ceris. Oh no, what have you done to yourself? You'd go as far as that to resurrect the goddess of destruction? So Ceris is a monster now? Vorlis is my only master. The ideal he pursues is also mine? Oh my god, so after she got her ass kicked, did Vorlis turn her into this, or did she sacrifice of her own volition for the sake of resurrecting the goddess? This is a little weird. I'll do anything to stop anyone interfering with his purpose. This time, I'll make no mistake. I'm going to take every last breath from your body with my ultimate death magic. Come here. Oh, sounds a little kinky, Ceris. It's possible that, this is kind of a throwback, and I'm sure most of you watching this did not watch this Let's Play of mine, because it was from, way back when, like 2013, 2014, I played Magic Knight Ray Earth for the Sega Saturn. Side note, actually a really legit game, but in that as well, I think it was kind of a retelling of the anime. I don't know, I haven't still watched the show, so I can't tell you how closely aligned the characters and their development and the story itself, how all of those happen to be in comparison. But in Magic Knight Ray Earth on the Sega Saturn, oh god, what was her name? Alcyone, I believe, was in love with that Zagot guy, and even though he treated her like shit, she ended up, oh, this is a spoiler. Whatever, fuck you guys. If you haven't watched that playthrough now, you're probably not gonna watch it. She fucking dies, like still loving him even though he was a douchebag, and she died for his cause. So I wonder if this is very similar to that Alcyone x Zagot romance, but it's Ceris x Vorlis. Clearly he doesn't give a shit about her. But anyway, she's a demon. Let me actually read what she's got in tow here. Medicina, Igniga, and Freezeburn. Oh my god, and she's only level 85. This is gonna be a cakewalk, y'all. I'm ready to find Vorlis, though. What's with all these scrubs that he keeps throwing our way? Just come and fight us yourself like a man. We've seen the mummies before, Exion and Misat. Honestly, I feel like since we're at our 5th form, we're not going to be seeing anything new, or if we do, it's going to be something that's a lower level that's not going to matter, because the Bone Knight, also not new. I think that's it. Was there someone else on this other side? I do feel bad that this is what happened to Ceris, though. I feel like no matter how crazy she was, nobody deserves this. Jesus. All right, let's just go from right to left. We will start over here with Fern, and as I already shared, we're going to check out all of the spells. We'll just kind of go in order and look for everything that's the 5th evolutionary, I guess, tier spell, since they don't have the range. Okay, we've got Fire Tempest. You guys have not seen this. A number of huge walls of flame rise from under the feet, and a large amount of damage results. So let's check this out. I also think it's good to go ahead and open with Fern, because she does still have the levels to get anyway. Although I guess you could argue her dealing the final blow might be more impactful in terms of XP she gains. Yeah, because I think at this point, especially with how low the levels are for these enemies, it looks like it's not going to be a huge deal, but whatever. Okay, Haresh, you are back in your little floating form, which I adore. Super happy about this. So we don't need to look at Fire Tempest again. I think it's going to be the same across all the puppets, but Gel-Hammer is new. Again, as a reminder, it emits a number of fire dragons from under the feet. Oh my goodness. You know what I will say I liked about Fire Tempest? It was short, sweet, and to the point. Sometimes I feel like with the CGI animations and the little cutscenes that were thrown into some of these older RPGs, they really wanted to make them so fancy and incredibly impressive, I think, for you as the viewer or the player or whatever you were, whether you were holding the controller or backseat gaming and annoying your brothers and sisters. That was sometimes my role, I will admit. But either way you slice it, I think they just wanted it to be all oohs and ahs and sparkles. And it's cool, but sometimes I feel the animations just carry on for way too long, and it's not necessary for them to last as long as they do. So I did like that Fire Tempest was pretty short, sweet, and to the point. But okay, Lavian, you guys have seen this one already. Freeze Burn is old news, but Giga Shama is brand new, and it shoots down a huge block of ice with a large amount of damage resulting. So let's go ahead and have Olivier summon the good stuff. Like, honestly, I feel these next couple of fights were so broken right now. I still cannot believe that you can hit these 5th forms by level 30. That seems too early, with your cap being 99 and the enemies even in here being in the 80s, and I'm sure Vorlis is going to be in the 90s himself. Like, why would you be able to hit this form so fucking early? I don't know. That seems kind of weird to me, personally, but, you know, I get it, game. I get it. I get it, developers. Maybe they just wanted you to feel some level of, I don't know, reward for your commitment to stringing together those recipes, because when I say it took me for fucking ever to get everyone in the way that they look. I mean, granted, there are only so many combinations, so it's not impossible to do. If you just have a little notebook, write down what you did, strike out all of the options that are going to be repeats. I mean, I guess you could argue it's really not that big of a deal so much as it's just a time commitment, but ain't nobody got time, or I don't have the time and the energy to do it a million times. I think getting 3 people to this point was more of a commitment than I think I would ever be willing to do again. But okay, quickly looking through, we've seen all of these except for Aqua Regia, which calls up the spirit of water with a large amount of damage resulting. I think all of these should technically be doing large amounts of damage, but I guess there's always a chance that they won't. Clearly against those humans or those worshippers of Vorlis. Oh, this is kind of cool. Those followers of Vorlis that do magic. So we saw with Lolita, and now with the demon version of Ceris, that they're not super susceptible to magic damage, but everyone else is getting their ass kicked. And holy crap, this is an interesting animation. I kind of liked that. Oh my gosh, it was so cute. I almost wish that was a design for a puppet that I could have. And woohoo, level 98 for Fern. You can chillax, girlfriend. Lukey Dookie, I think you're going to be chilling too, to be quite honest. Okay, are we in the blue? Oh, well, let me make sure. Nothing here in green. Oh, I'm a lion sack of shit. See, this is why I need to go through, because I will end up skipping things because I am talking and roasting, as is my way. But all right, so we do have Utopia, which surrounds the enemy with flowers of illusion, and you know the drill, large amount of damage, yada yada, blah blah. Let's see it. Ooh, this one almost sounds like it doesn't really fit with green though. Have we seen any offensive spells in the green category of the jewels? I'm trying to think on it, and I'm not sure if we have. But hey, I mean, I guess it's welcome for them to bring this. I was thinking maybe the green spells would, and maybe to a lesser extent some of the pinks, would have more healing animations for these OP abilities. So seeing that Utopia is an offensive ability is kind of cool and unexpected, but very welcome. I feel like we're just kind of standing here and letting these AoEs take the reins here, but it's welcome. I was on the grind for a while in our last episode, so I'm gonna chill. We've seen Gigashama. What do we have in yellow? Graith is brand new. The Iron Hammer of the Spirit of Earth. Oh, I lied. This one is a medium amount of damage, not a large amount of damage. So there you go, friends. I guess the game was hearing my shit talking and my bullshit. Oh! That's amazing. I love that. That's so cool. Even though it didn't look like any computer happenings went down, I gotta say, that looked fantastic. I liked the design of that rock golem. I almost wish that also was a puppet design. Granted, I probably shouldn't wish for that because it's not like I'm going to do anything with my base puppets to get it to look that way. You know what? I bet there's a guide out there. You know what? I'm not even going to say I bet. I'm confident that there is a guide out there that you could just look up what all of the recipes for the orbs are, and with that, you could string together whatever you wanted to get whatever final puppets you wanted, and you could kind of build the team that sort of suits you the most or that you think you would like the most. I can see, wait, no, it was yellow that we were in. I could see that being something to do if you wanted to take the time to kind of go back and do everything and see all the puppets, because one thing I do recall, and I mentioned this at the start of the game, is I do recall there is a post game, but I don't really remember what the capacity for it is. But anyway, we've got Ondine, which is a huge drop of waterfalls with large damage this time. Oh, I don't have any mana. Oopsie, poopsie. Let me see if someone else has it then. I kind of want to see that. It's a little disappointing. Gigashama. Wait, we've seen Gigashama, haven't we? I'm pretty sure we did. And Wayburst, Rock. No, this is Petra. Well, shoot, you guys. Well, whatever. We'll just see. Oh, God, I don't have any mana. I guess I really was stretching my magic a little thin there. But it's okay because we do know for a fact that we will have another. Did we look at Gigashama? I kind of want to try it again, but at the same time, I don't want to double dip. You know what? We'll wait and maybe we'll look at Gigashama by someone else later on, because I feel like we just looked at it. But anyway, Metiakai surrounds the enemy with a huge meteorite, and this is a large damage spell. This should kill the mummy, and then I think we'll just send everyone after Ceris or Demon, whatever she's going by these days. New alias, new year, new Ceris. I can get behind that, girlfriend. We'll go kill her, and then I think it's a wrap. This fight was a cakewalk. We didn't really have to do a whole heck of a lot. Oh, I guess I'm eating my words. Looks like the mummy is not dying. I think I can leave him alone, though, and Luke can come over here and try to kill her. I don't know. This is fucked up. Why would you do this to yourself or any dude? Ladies, let me pull you aside for a second. No dude is worth sacrificing yourself and becoming a giant demon monster. You heard it here, folks. First, folks. And I am super loyal to my husband. I would not be looking this fucking crazy. No dick is that good. Words of wisdom from Rabbit. End of 2018. That's right. You can quote me. Get it on a shirt if you must. But remember where you heard it. You know what? Whatever. Just so that we can kind of peep what types of goodies might be awaiting us. We got, a pink bejewel. That's pretty good. I think someone had a blank slot in their pink jewel. So that should be a guaranteed new ability unlocked. Ceris, please. Oh, shit. She does have magic, so maybe I need to kind of be on my A game. We blasted through. Oh, no, it's not too bad. Everyone else is. They're fine. They're fine. No big deal. We could take this as an opportunity, though, to still have Fern cast another one of her shits, but it's not going to do a lot of damage, and I really feel like it's just going to be spacing out time. I'd rather be a little more intentional, and even though it will be helpful to see those and to get the animations out of the way, I don't know how valuable it's going to be right now to do that. So let's just focus on really dishing out the deeps. Harash! What the fuck? Oh my god. That's crazy. I don't even know what to say. Rest in peace, I guess. So Meteor Breaker is new. We've seen the ninja suit before. Green W Jewel next. Hornet next. And a white Bejewel. Okay, so, oh my god. Haresh, what the fuck? That was a lot of damage. I can't help but feel like Olivier also is probably going to be annihilating anyone who comes our fucking way. Oh my god, you guys. We're so broken and OP. Oh, she's back to her normal self. Why are you still fighting? The resurrection of the goddess has failed. What's the point of all this? Well, I'm glad she didn't fully remove herself for the sake of Vorlis, but she was looking a fucking hot mess in that last battle. Ha ha ha. You think the summoning has failed. Do you really think so? You'll understand in time. If you want to find out, chase after Lord Vorlis. Ugh. Oh no, Cerise! It didn't have to be this way! Why? I always feel bad when the enemies die. Like, again, coming back to what I was saying about the Magic Knight Ray Earth game, which, again, I know I'm like one of 10 people that loves the Sega Saturn. I think there were a lot of great games on it that just didn't get the attention they deserved in North America, but I digress. That's its own conversation. Magic Knight Ray Earth was a lot of fun. If you really enjoy kind of the adventure style, action-oriented with a little teeny tiny bit of platforming, I would not call it a platformer. Very little of that was involved in the game, but the story was really well done, and I think it looked really nice. The graphics were beautiful, just colors were so vibrant. I think the dialogue was entertaining, and they had little voiceovers that, to my understanding from what people told me at the time, I guess the voices sounded very similar to the English dubbers for the North American localization of the anime. So I don't know why I'm telling you guys all of that, just to say, if you do have a Sega Saturn, and if you feel like shelling out a couple $100 because the game is pretty pricey, not like Panzer Dragoon Saga pricey, but it's a little bit, it's gonna hurt your bank account a bit, just a little bit, let's just say that. But I think it's worth owning, or at least worth playing in some way, shape, or form, because it's a lot of fun and it was really well made, in my opinion. That's another one that I kind of wish Sega would release some of those games on Steam. I just don't know why Panzer Dragoon Saga hasn't been re-released, even if they don't want to do a remaster. And the same thing for Magic Knight Ray Earth. I think both of those would do very well on Steam, or, I don't know, on GOG.com if they wanted to go that route and be DRM free. But anyway, tangent aside, play Magic Knight Ray Earth, really cute, fun game, but I felt so bad when Alcyone died in that game as well, and a lot of the other enemies. I think I'm just a sissy. I could never be a hero, you guys. But okay, Meteor Breaker, one sweep, and even a comet can be crushed, but nobody has yet seen that happen. Okay, so it sounds like somebody is spreading some foul lies. Let's see if this is finally going to be an upgrade for Luke. Brings up attack a lot. Magic, oh my god, magic defense goes down so much. I don't even care about the hit rate. I feel like the little teeny tiny 10 points of an increase to attack, I mean, that's a good amount of increase, but it's not worth that 60 points of a reduction to magic defense. I just can't. I can't do it, not even for the speed increase and the luck increase. I'm not really seeing it. I don't know if Death Sword is just OP or what the situation is with that, but it's not worth it. Not for me. Okay, actually I want to see who needed this. Oh, both of you can get this. We'll go ahead and give it to Fern. We'll just work our way from the bottom to the top. Demens, old news. We've got a white beast. Good for you, Haresh, so you'll still get something. Decapitation. What the fuck? Haresh is fucking crazy. But this heralds back to when Haresh was my big baller, not Olivier. But then Haresh kind of fell off a little bit when he turned into the ghost girl. But he's back. We've got Destroyer, too. Oh, Jesus. Vorlis, prepare your butthole. It's gonna be a wild ride. Let's just look at the 2 new spells that we unlocked. Where are you? Okay, Destroyer. Same effect as Metia Kai. So we've already seen this, but whatever. I guess we can look at it again because I'm sure I'm going to forget in our next episode that we've already seen it, but whatever. Decapitation. Oh, same effect as Gabrasion. We've not seen Gabrasion, so we will absolutely be checking this out. And we still have a couple other new spells that are backlogged anyway, so we'll probably double dip, maybe even possibly triple dip into a few, but it's all good because the animations look quite nice, and I think they're welcome so that I can be lazy and sit in the back and let my puppets and their spells do the work for me. But anyway, my darlings, that is it from me. When we come back together in episode number 53, y'all already know the drill. We're just going to head straight first into the 11th floor. I was kind of thinking, which is why I hesitated a little bit as I was saying we would head into the 11th floor. If I wanted to try to just get Fern to level 99 first, but she's going to hit it probably immediately upon us. Well, not quite. She's only at 48 XP. I just want to make sure everyone hits level 99, but I realize that I'm being ridiculous, so ignore me. We're going to head, as I was saying, straight into the 11th floor when we come back together, and we will see, is Vorlis going to be waiting for us? We fought Lolita, Garland, and Jerez, and following that, there was Ceris as a demon. I don't know who else he really has as henchman. I feel like it has to be him, unless there are other puppets that will be kind of standing in the way. Who really knows? But as always, we will just find out together. So take care, everyone. Be good. And I, your host Rabbit, look eagerly forward to seeing you in just a moment at episode number 53.